Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the September 27th, 2024 Guiding Eyes graduation. Thank you to all who are in attendance today, both on Zoom as well as in person. My name is Caroline Walsh. I am a guide dog mobility instructor here at Guiding Eyes. I had the pleasure of instructing the lovely people that you see before you today, alongside placement specialist Kat Puello and placement specialist Dan Wiesner, as well as placement specialist manager Stephanie Corrett. This class is quite the special group of people. It was a class filled with lots of laughs, lots of tears, both tears of happiness as well as resilience tears as well. We danced a lot and we sang a lot in the van. We did some fun fall activities together, and we also listened to September by Earth, Wind, and Fire on repeat about 20 times. So you guys are welcome for that one. It has been an absolute pleasure to instruct the 6 people you see before you, and we are really excited to watch them graduate today. So without further ado, I'm going to pass the microphone over to Lindsay Rommel, who's going to talk about our amazing donors today.
Hi, everyone. Like Caroline said, my name is Lindsay Rommel, Donor Relations Specialist here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind. In addition to our incredible volunteers and staff that have made these teams a success, I want to thank our incredible donors who without them, we truly would not be sitting here today. And in that same vein, one of our teams, Hunter and Parfait, their class training has been sponsored by Anna Zeeler, who should be online on Zoom. So hi, Anna, and thank you so much for your partnership and generosity. We truly could not do this work without people like you. And I will hand it over to Monica.
Thanks, Lindsay. Hi, everyone. My name is Monica Conrad. I'm a regional puppy specialist here at Guiding Eyes for the Blind. So I help out doing a lot of administrative trip planning and things like that for puppy program. And happy fall. And I just want to first give a shout out and say thank you so much to all of the people who are not in this room today who have helped out get these dogs off to a great start as their little puppies. So in our whelping kennel, our home socializers, our puppy kennel staff, and everybody at the Canine Development Center, as well as our sitters out there on program. And last but not least, I want to say a big thank you to our puppy raisers. There's a saying that without puppy raisers, there would be no guide dogs, and that is certainly true. We want to say thank you so much for all of the time, the energy, the dedication, and all of the effort that you put in to raise these dogs. You brought them into your home when they were little babies, and you took them out so many times during the night, whether that was once, twice, or 3 times in the middle of the night to make sure they got out to potty. You made sure that they went on all these socialization outings to build their confidence and make them these great dogs who are ready to enter training. Whether that's to the grocery store, out and about, to the mall, you took them everywhere and anywhere in order to prep them. And they grew confidence and they were ready for IFT. And we know how much it makes it so hard to say goodbye, but you guys made sure that they were ready and confident and good to go. And so thank you so much for all of that love and dedication, because now you get to look up here and see these amazing guide dogs. And without you, Guiding Eyes could not produce as many amazing guide teams as we do. To the graduates, I wish you luck on your journeys moving forward. Have as much fun with your guide dogs as you can possibly have, and I hope they give you as much confidence as I know that they can provide. And with that, I will present certificates to our puppy raisers. So when your name is called, feel free to get up and Stephanie will give you your certificate. First up, raisers of Maxwell, David Stanger and Stacy Keith. Raisers of Parfait, David and Sharon Jolly. Raiser of Petal, Olivia Jones. Raisers of Quarter, Doe and Steve Zaletti. Zatali. And raisers of Visa, Hugh Sigmund and Paula Wiles Sigmund. And I'd also like to give a thanks to the puppy raisers who were not in person today, but lots of them I know are seeing this via Zoom. So Petal was also raised by Janet Newcity. Kenji was raised by Cindy Tate. Magnus was raised by Kim Harrison and the Broughton family. Wyatt was raised by Carly Rogers. Winslow was raised by Riley Larrabee. And Maxwell was raised by Sienna Major. Thank you guys so much. And with that, I will pass it off to Caroline to give the graduates introductions.
So there's a few of us that got to instruct some of the students here today. So we're all going to take turns talking about who we worked with. So first up, this week I had the pleasure of working with Ricardo, or Rich, or actually I should say Dr. Rich, because this man has a PhD, 2 masters, 1 bachelor's, 1 associate's, and 17 certifications in computer technology. That definitely deserves a round of applause in my opinion. It is needless to say that Rich works very hard, as he is both an adjunct professor as well as the director of software development for the United States Army. He lives in New Hampshire, and he came back to Guiding Eyes for his second guide dog, a black lab male named Maxwell. I am happy to report in that Rich has been paired up with a dog that works just as hard as he does. When Maxwell finishes a route or gets into a curb, he has the proudest smile on his face you can ever imagine. His mouth is open wide, staring up at Rich like, we just did that. Seriously. This past week, Rich told me that he considered not returning for his second guide dog because of how hard of a loss it was to lose his previous guide, Puck, just last year. But we're very grateful that he returned because Maxwell and him couldn't have been a more perfect match. As a trainer, we have to give our dogs qualities prior to them coming into class and being ready for placement. So several months ago, I described Max as willing, stoic, and thoughtful, which is funny because I would use the same exact qualities to describe Rich. It was so clear that the 2 of them loved each other from the second that they met each other, and they just continue to grow in their love every day. So we're really excited to see all of your adventures.
Next up, we have Hunter McGowan with his lovely little lady, Parfait. This is Hunter's second guide dog. And fun fact, I have known Hunter for over a decade now, and it's great to see how much you have matured and retained excellent skills from your first guide dog. I think you guys are so perfectly matched together. Parfait is cool, calm, and collected outside of playtime. And they walk incredibly fast and will nap even harder together. As soon as you see Parfait go into a down, I can guarantee you she'll be snoring quite quickly. Hunter works as a counselor and lives in the city of Pittsburgh, and so she will be accompanying him to the office every day. Hunter's also really excited that he will be able to go out and go hiking with his girl along with his friends. We did so yesterday in the downpour rain. She did not care. She was muddy, she was damp, and she had a great time. And by the time we got back to the van, I know! By the time we got back to the van, she was already snoring and ready to for her next nap. I wish you guys the best of luck and adventures together. I know, it's so exciting. And I know you guys are a really lovely match and gonna have a lot of fun together. Next, we have Cindy Lou and her lovely boy, Quarter. Quarter is one of the happiest dogs I have ever met on this planet. He loves hard and tries his hardest to please. I know, you're just the best boy ever. Cindy is a college student and she goes to Yale. And so I think we're gonna have 2 Yale graduates in this group. Cindy also lives in Queens along with her family. So this dog will be a smart city dog that is ready to take on the world with his new partner. It's been so awesome to see both of you grow together and figuring each other out and persevering together throughout class. Your handling skills are so great and your encouragement and love for him is very apparent. Remember that we're always here, and I'm so excited to see what you guys have in store looking ahead.
Next up, we have Sasha, who was paired with her third guide dog, her first from Guiding Eyes, Visa, a yellow lab female. Sasha is a teacher for young adults at the Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Sasha comes to us with a great outlook on life, and with that kind of spirit, she is able to help her students. She's given good advice in class as well. Sasha will be going home to Austin, Texas. Sitting next to her is Sonia, who coincidentally is also from Austin, Texas. Sonia was paired with Petal, a black lab female. This is her third dog from Guiding Eyes. Sonia and Petal have done really well together. Your compassion and your willingness to help others is apparent. So we thank you for all your advice during class. You guys have become fast friends, so I'm excited to hear about your visits together in Austin, and I'm glad that Petal and Visa will have each other to play with as well. And now over to Caroline. Last but certainly not least is Timothy Spalding. Tim comes to Guiding Eyes for his third guide dog, a black lab male named Magnus. Magnus and Tim hit the ground running from the beginning. And I mean, really, actually running. I've been sprinting and breaking a sweat every day chasing after these two. Tim lives in Charlotte, North Carolina with his wife, Angela, and Tim also works in technology at Coca-Cola. We have jokingly but very lovingly been calling Tim our security guard, simply for no other reason that Tim is very tall and looks a little bit intimidating. However, in reality, he is truly one of the sweetest people that you will ever meet. A few times the past 2 weeks, I've put my right arm out on the right side for extra protection in case Tim came close to hitting something on the right side. And at one point he said, "Don't worry, Caroline, I bounce back very well." And first of all, Tim, yes, you do. But second, I think that's just a great outlook in general on life. And I think most people just need to bounce back better at life. So I love that. Tim described the matching process at Guiding Eyes as 5% science and 95% magical sorcery. And I honestly couldn't agree more, because somehow we gave Tim a copy and paste version of his previous guides, not even knowing any of them. Tim has loved Magnus's enthusiasm and excitement for life, and I cannot wait to hear about everything that they're going to do together. We would also like to acknowledge some of the home trainings at this time. So first is Latif. Latif has had 4 guide dogs previously to receiving Wyatt, with his third guide dog also being from Guiding Eyes for the Blind. He is a practicing counselor who is semi-retired now and travels whenever he's able, either to Egypt, where he has a residence, but also to Florida to get him out of the winter cold, as his primary residence is in Michigan. He's been married for many years and has 4 adult children and many grandchildren that visit them often. He enjoys not only the safety during travel that a guide dog brings, but also the companionship and a partner in life's adventures. Next up is Dr. Elaine Hall, who is placed with Kenji. She is a longtime guide dog handler working on her 7th guide dog from Guiding Eyes, a male German Shepherd named Kenji. Dr. Hall was the first totally blind woman to enter the field of vision research. During her career, she presented and published her research findings at scientific conferences across the country and in their peer-reviewed journals. Currently, Dr. Hall resides in New York City with Kenji, navigating the busiest of streets with absolute precision. And last but not least is Rebecca Ireland with guide dog Winslow. She writes in that she is very excited to be working with her new guide dog, Winslow. She looks forward to many years of fun and adventures that they have coming their way. She wanted to thank the puppy raisers for doing such an amazing job training and guiding him in his first year of life, and how wonderful and happy of a time that was. And then we also just wanted to take a second to acknowledge the trainers here at Guiding Eyes that trained the guide dogs in class. Maxwell was trained by myself and Alyssa David. Magnus was trained by myself and Mary Beth Totaro. Petal was trained by Izzy Dulesky. Viso was trained by Mary Beth Totaro. Parfait was trained by Chrissy Vetrano. Quarter was trained by Chrissy Vetrano. Wyatt was trained by Mick Bilia and Mary Beth Totaro. Kenji was trained by Jolene Hollister. And Winslow was also trained by Chrissy Vetrano.
For me. All right, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ricardo. Kind of at a loss for words, which is not typical. But I'll just say, I'm just so thankful to be here for Guiding Eyes and all of the staff, all the puppy raisers, everyone. Of course, Maxwell. At times, I'm not sure that I thought I could do this again, and it was a tough road, but now I see that there is a future, and I'm really just looking forward to that. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Hunter. I just want to thank everyone at Guiding Eyes for such a perfect fit. I think we're gonna work very well together going home. I just want to thank working with Dan and all the other staff, also Parfait puppy raiser, and also to Michelle Tane, who also took me out on a city route, which went really well. And also want to a personal shout out to Anna for her financial support to Guiding Eyes.
Hello, so this is Cindy. I just want to give a big thank you to everyone involved in the process of getting all the guide dogs to where they need to be, and making the match, and kind of doing the training, and kind of just every step of the way. There's always more and more people giving a helping hand, and this is my first guide dog, my first dog ever, so this is quite exciting for me. I think being a first handler, I had a lot of doubts, and and was really nervous in the beginning about just if I was capable enough and like responsible enough to, have a guide dog. But I think the more routes I did, the more I was sure that we were gonna make a really good team, and that we were gonna be good together in the city. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Quarter, for being a good match. There we go.
Hi everyone, I'm Sasha, and I will be doing just a little bit of interpreting because I have Spanish-speaking family. I'm really glad to be here, and I had no idea that when I was going to be coming for my third dog that I would be matched with a dog as vivacious as my little Visa is here, and as famous as well. I didn't know that she was famous. No me ha dado cuenta que si era una perrita guía nueva y famosa como esta the Visa, y me alegré mucho que tiene la energía que tiene ahora, y está famosa porque han recibido crédito, de su nombre, y también ha recibido dinero por la escuela, porque, con la compañía de Visa, y por eso es, la razón que tiene su nombre. I didn't know that she was going to end up with the name of Visa and be so famous because it just happened that there was a very large donation from Visa, the company themselves, who ultimately named her. I didn't know that she was going to be the passport to the next chapter of my life. Ni me había dado cuenta que sí sería, la pasaporte nueva de este siguiente capítulo de mi vida. And I am just so happy and grateful for all the love and support of everyone. Que sí me alegre muchísimo que tener el honor, de tanto apoyo, amistad, y ayuda que me ha dado todos los, las personas que están aquí. Thank you guys so much for everything that you have done. And she is going to be the perfect balance of excitement and mischief with me. Tendrá una combinación de chiflacera, así, y energía. Felicidad, muchísimas gracias. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. And I'm Sonia, and I'm from Austin, Texas as well. And I'm grateful to everyone here for making this journey a possibility for us. This is my third dog from the same school, and I'm loving every minute of it. So thank you, Kat, everybody.
I was not going to say anything this time. But if 5 of them put me on the spot, just only because even though I'm a scary security guard, I'd choke up at stuff like this. But I do want to thank everybody from Guiding Eyes. It's been a great 2 weeks, a wonderful experience, and I've met 5 new friends. So thank you again.
Let's make this official with some graduation certificates. First up, we have Rich and Maxwell, Hunter and Parfait, Cindy and Quarter, if you will, Sasha and Visa, Sonia and Petal, and Tim and Magnus. Congratulations, you guys. You deserve this so much. Your determination, hard work has definitely paid off. You guys have been an amazing crew together. We have had a lot of laughs and a great time together. This group definitely gelled really well. And as you can tell, the dogs did too. You guys are really ready to hit the ground running. I'm so excited to hear what your adventures will hold for you. Please remember that we're always here for any support and also some cute dog photos, please. With this concludes our ceremony. So you can stick around and congratulate everyone. And we really appreciate everyone making it out here for this lovely graduation. Have a good one, everyone.